After introducing yourself at the training and answering the question, why a new fryer, it's a good time to talk about how to turn the fryer on and explain the automated startup sequence. Recommend to team members to turn the Velocity fryer on approximately 1 hour before they would need to start cooking for the day. This makes sure that there's enough time for the fryer to run through its automated startup sequence. The automated startup sequence has 4 stages, indicated by these 4 status bars on the display, and generally requires no interaction from team members of the store. After turning on the fryer, it's a good time to top off oil in the ATO reservoir. The first stage of startup is the melt cycle. This melt cycle is intended to extend the life of the oil by gently pulsing the heat on and off to slowly bring the temperature of the oil to about 215 degrees Fahrenheit or 101 Celsius. Once the fryer hits 215 Fahrenheit, 101 Celsius, we enter the mix cycle. The oil heats to 325 degrees Fahrenheit, 162 Celsius. Then the drain valve opens to drop the oil down to the drain pan. The filter pump turns on and pumps all of the oil back up. This step ensures any hot or cold areas in the oil are blended before checking the oil level in the next step. Once the oil pumps back up for the mix step, the fryer heats the oil again and then checks the level probe to see if oil needs to be added. If so, the fryer will top off fresh oil from the ATO reservoir. The final step of the startup sequence is polish. Polish drains the oil to the drain pan, but leaves the drain valve about halfway open to maintain a constant 15-minute recirculation of the oil. Polishing oil helps clean the oil and allows any sort of filter medium or filter powder to activate. The very first polish the first time you start up a fryer is reduced to 2 minutes for demonstration. Each additional polish after that time will be 15 minutes. KFC recommends using the morning polish as its only polish of the day. This keeps Magnasol use to a minimum. For general market, the polish cycle is always enabled at startup and is recommended. However, it can be disabled in special programming. Once the startup sequence finishes, the fryer enters cool mode by default and is ready to use.